everybody, and welcome back to another Minecraft video. I have a lot to show you, and I really wish that I had went to a different spot, so this could be a surprise. But I have a lot to show you today, as I did a ton of work off camera on my base and around my base, and I'm really proud of it. But I guess starting off, this is my new storage room, because the other one I had was honestly very ugly, and it was something that I threw together really quick. This, I like it a lot better, and it's just, I know it's kind of busy, but it's a storage room, I mean, come on. But I do really like it, and, you know, it's got a cute little shed entrance. It's really adorable. As you can see, I fixed the absolutely hideous scaffolding that was blocking the way to my nether portal. Sorry, stuttering. It is very early in the morning. But I decided to fill in the holes and kind of make it look like a geode, sort of. So like someone blasted a hole in the rock and that's what was inside. I kind of really like it. It looks really cool. You can't even tell there's another portal up there anymore, but I think you could guess. I have a stables now, so all my best horses are within the stables and put in the stables and named, because I don't have name tags yet, or enough to name them. So this is Sonic, this is Shadow, Angel Dust, Trailblazer, Windstreak, and Cloud Jumper. I guess you could tell from their names that they're all either really fast, really good jumpers, or really fast and really good jumpers, which is the type of horses that I would most likely use. I know some of you are probably screaming at me, why do you have horses you can just use an elytra? Well, I don't have an elytra, and I'm probably not going to get one for a long time. I mean, look at me. I still don't even have diamond armor on. I just barely got enchanted diamond tools. I mean, do you really think I'm going to get an elytra? And yes, I do realize that my skin is absolutely hideous. I don't know what happened, but for some reason it wouldn't load my character, so then I had to delete it, and when I tried to make a new one, none of the little things would load for like eyes and stuff, so I didn't get to make a new character. I basically just had to go with the Steve and Alex stuff and change the colors, but yeah. Also, the house is officially finished on the outside. It's no longer just a facade, it is a completely finished exterior. We got rid of the horse and llama stables back here, just because it was a little cramped trying to get to my back door and, you know, literally only having 2 blocks, and then there was this ugly building right here. So the house is finished. I really do like it. It kind of gives me a feel of success with how complete it looks. And I added some flowers and bone meal the ground, and being in the place where I was, I could bone meal the ground and get a bunch of different flowers. So it just looks really pretty, and I'm really proud of it. And yeah, there's my house. I'll show you the interior later, but there's something that I really want to show you guys. Kind of get a little bit of a glimpse of it right there. So, I think it was when I was either working on the barns or tearing down all the trees that were over here, besides the big ones. But it started raining. It rains in this area a lot, and it bugs me because I'm scared of thunder, which hasn't happened for so long in this world, and then it did. And I had released some of the slower, less good horses that I had just captured to have them, and I released them, and then I heard one really, really loud lightning strike, and I'm guessing you know what happened to the horse. Yeah, skeleton horse. And then I tried to come up to it, because I was like, oh, cool, skeleton horse, and I was recording, but I didn't have my audio on, so I'll just show you what happened when I barely got within like 4 blocks of it, right now. Fucking again. Yeah. So, obviously I was terrified, because, I mean, come on, you see that, and you have no armor like me, and it's just terrifying. And the sound that the skeleton horses make when they die is absolutely awful. Oh my god, why did I come in here? I just ruined the surprise. I got too caught up in talking. But yeah, it was really scary. And then I heard another really loud lightning strike not too long later, and the exact same thing happened. Verbatim, not even kidding you, the exact goddamn same thing. And I couldn't trust horses or lightning storms anymore, because it was just a recipe for disaster, and it was, because I almost died, and I had 29 levels, because I was about to enchant my shovel to get Silk Touch, and I was about to fix my axe, which was almost dead. So I was very angry, and I was very afraid, naturally, because I mean, come on. Undead horses with undead riders coming at you with bows and arrows, and you have nothing to do about it. It's absolutely terrifying, especially when I don't have armor, and I'm not, like, I am good with the bow, I guess, but when it comes to, like, pressure under situations, as you saw with the piglin brute, I just kind of give up, and I just let myself die, because I can't do anything about that. Like, what are you supposed to do when that happens, and you don't have armor? I mean, granted, I did kind of just kill them afterwards, but we don't talk about that. But I ended up having like 6, 7 skeleton horses in that house, sharing the space with the llamas that already act like they own the goddamn place. I can't get to my furnaces now. That one's obsessed with that table. So yeah, it's real great. I hear a spider on my house. I don't want a pet spider. Please go away, sir. You're gonna try to kill me in the middle of the night. But yeah, I wanted to build them a place because I couldn't get around my house very well, and it's just very annoying, very cramped, and I didn't like it. So I built them something, and I realized that that something I built didn't have enough space for 7 skeleton horses. So unfortunately, I had to murder them, and the sound that they make is absolutely awful. Yeah, that was absolutely awful. So I built them a little cave. I'm actually really proud of it. I mean, the entrance is a little iffy, but I really do like it. This kind of ruins the whole cave vibe, but with this they can't escape because they can't jump over and they can't escape. So I built them this in the span of like 3 minutes, and honestly, for building it so quick, I'm ridiculously proud of myself. Like, I'm not really one to be good at terraforming, but this is honestly amazing. I am so proud of myself for doing this. I love it so much. The entrance, the vines, I made it look like it's a really old, really, like, kind of, I don't really know how to explain it. Just, like, I really like it, and I'm really proud of it. And it seems the skeleton horses like it if they could get out of that corner. But yeah, I did use the lanterns on the inside because I didn't want mobs to spawn. I mean, I already have 2 undead horses in here. But yeah, that was kind of one of the biggest things I was really excited to show you all, because I really like it and it's really nice. And I will eventually build something for the llamas, because honestly, I'm getting tired of not being able to reach my furnaces, and just having these guys everywhere in the way is very annoying. But yeah, I redid the interior of my house because I didn't like how bland and sparse it felt. So I added some little details here and there with the black stone and campfire, because I tried using a live fire. Even surrounded by cobblestone, it still caught my roof on fire. And the whole build, besides the frame, is made out of wood. So I went into a panic and scrambled for ideas, and no matter what I did with a live fire, my house still caught fire. So I was really happy that they invented campfires, but it just kind of ruins the whole feel that I was going for with a fireplace. But, you know, it still works. It's still got the sound. Yeah, it's still lovely. So our stone cutter, our grindstone, smithing table when I eventually get netherite, crafting table, anvil. And I really like it. You know, it's really cool. Sometimes I get scared when I see these little iron bars, and I think it's like a skeleton in my house, but then I remember, look at all the lanterns I have around. Nothing can spawn in here. At least I hope. I redid my kitchen, and I really like it. You know, I started going for kind of that, I don't know. I don't really know what I'm trying to say, but I went for a certain aesthetic when I was building this, and I really like it. But, you know, the aesthetic is ruined by these two llamas that constantly like to push and shove. Yeah, I can't get to my stoves while they're there. Because I built that storage shed, I decided to clear out this ugly heap of a mess that was my storage and turn it into a nice little place for my enchanting table. And I really like it, using the warped vines and weeping vines to kind of decorate it and make it look really mysterious and mystical, really brought it out. And I just love chains and lanterns. The chains is one of my favorite blocks that Mojang added, and I really like it. So let me know if you like the interior of my house so far. Let me know what you would have done down in the comments, and let me know some other ideas that you could give me for the rest of it. Because I currently have this blank area over here that used to be where that armor stand and stuff was, and this other little blank space is taken up by my map room. Because I like maps. Yeah, that's what my base looks like. I want to see if it's updated at all. Oh, it is a little bit. Okay. Yeah, I really like it. Oh no. Speak of the devil and you shall receive. No, I hate this. Gosh, I really hope that there's no freaking horses outside. This is terrifying. I hate that. Okay, well, I'm gonna try to show you the rest of what I wanted to show you. Obviously, I already showed you the stables. I'm really proud of that build. I also started working on a path from place to place. No, it's not just gonna be straight up grass path. That's really boring. But I'm gonna, terraform it, make it look like the path that's in front of my house. But we have a greenhouse with bees, cutie pies. There he is. There's a baby. I don't know if this little guy is gonna go into that hive or not. He might. I hope so. I think that hive might be at max capacity, and that's why he's just hovering. But yeah, there's my little beehive, my little greenhouse. I really don't like the door I used, but I was kind of scrambling because I wanted to use the beehives and I wanted a greenhouse, so that's what happened. Yes, the cow barn is the same. Not really proud of it. It's not that great, but I didn't want to tear this behemoth down just to build something else, because it is a chonker. It is huge, and I had just gotten my axe back, and I didn't want to waste it, so this stayed the same. This was the first barn that I built as like a template for the rest of them, but the rest of them weren't nearly as complicated because I'm not about to sit here 45 minutes per barn. But this is for the black sheep because I have the most of the black sheep. Excuse my voice. Sorry. But I built a bunch of barns for my sheep. We got light gray, the white, brown, and then gray is somewhere behind. My chickens also have a new place because the place that I had built them was honestly very ugly, and I didn't like it. I wanted you to go to my inventory. But yeah, so all my animals have new, freshly built homes. There's a path behind here to get to my gray sheep. I breed them up for experience. And I think that's about it for all the new stuff. I talked all big about it, but it really wasn't that much. But as you noticed, all of the trees that were over here are gone, besides the really big oak trees and then the acacia trees. Because the acacia trees, they look like they belong here, so I didn't tear them down. But we have a little path leading to my zombie spawner. And eventually, I will change this to make it look nicer. Granted, it's just the entrance, but I will change it, because I really don't like how it looks right now. And yeah, so a couple things that I'm going to change are the monster spawner and how it looks, how I get the XP. I might actually try to make it a more semi-automatic farm, which is not really my style because I suck at redstone, being completely honest. I can't really do it very well. It's not my forte. As I say a lot, I'm no mumbo jumbo, so I can't really do redstone. But I do want to try for certain things like melons and pumpkins, because it's really frustrating when I didn't have my Silk Touch axe and I was trying to get XP from trading and I broke the melon and I couldn't just get the melon. So I might build one of those, but besides that, I might not, because, you know, farms aren't really the prettiest things and they're kind of really hard to hide. So I don't really want to build them because I already have enough trouble with just regular building. But because we took the scaffolding down, I don't have just the straight up and down easy access to my portal anymore. Ignore that door, don't worry about it. But I did have the staircase. I kind of made it look nice, air quotes. It doesn't really look nice. And I realized that it was super slow coming down because I didn't expand it wide enough, so you keep hitting your head, and it's very frustrating. So, I got lazy, and, yeah, bubble elevators, because I am a lazy bitch, and I am not about to spend 3-4 minutes just getting up to my nether portal when I can just go up instantly. And I will make this prettier because it is honestly really ugly. But yeah, I really like this area. It kind of looks really cool looking out on the world through the colored glass. It just looks really pretty. But yeah, there's my nether portal on the way down. You could literally just go there. It is nighttime though, so I'm gonna have to go down, or else mobs are gonna start spawning. And we all know that mobs and I don't get along, especially the hostile ones. So, a couple plans, like I said, the monster spawner and that little bubble elevator area, including the interior of my portal, is all going to be redone, revamped, and look a lot nicer. I also have plans for a place for the llamas to live, so I got a lot of plans in motion, and I will start doing them, but, you know, school's kind of a bit of an issue now. But yeah, I have a lot of plans and a lot of things that I want to do. I have a lot of plans with this TNT in the nether, if you know what I mean. I have just a lot of things that I really want to do, and I really want to keep transforming this world, because I'm honestly really proud of it. And I'm really proud of what I've been able to do, kind of just going with my mind, going with the flow, and just creating things that I'm actually really proud of. Like the cave and my house and the stables. When you get in the flow of doing something and then you just become really proud of it, it's one of the best feelings in the world. And I really like it. So, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share this video with a friend. That being said, I will see you all in the next one. Bye!